today we are here to answer two questions. We sort of tied them together because they go really well together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. The first question is the difference between an in-house marketing team and remote marketing team. And the second question is when's the best time to hire a branding/marketing agency? Hello, everyone. My name is Nicole. I am the CEO and co-founder of A La Mode Branding, and I'm here today with...
Hello, everyone. I'm Gisel Martin. I'm the CFO and co-founder of A La Mode Branding.
So we're going to go into the first question. Gisel, in your opinion, what is the difference between an in-house marketing team and a remote marketing team?
An in-house marketing team could be full-time or part-time employees. They're normally full-time employees that are on your payroll. It could be one, like it could be a marketing team of one. It
Yeah.
could be, here's my marketing department, one full-time employee. It could be a team of 10 people, and they're all working on different projects within the scope of marketing. But this means hiring an employee, getting them on a W-2, paying payroll tax, reporting to the employment department, giving them tax documents, offering them benefits if they're full-time employees, making sure you're paying fair wages, doing maybe like evaluations like quarterly or annual or semi-annual performance evaluations. Marketing team is really supporting like the whole company, the mission of the whole company, working with other departments in your business, other components of your business. So that is an in-house marketing team. A remote marketing team is someone who is not an employee. They are a contractor. It could be that you hire a marketing team or a marketing consultant on a project basis. It could be like a contract basis, like you hire someone on for 6 months at a time on a specific project, or you hire a team of 3 people for a specific project. It could be 6 months, it could be 3 years, but it's very specific. You don't have to add them to your payroll. You do have to file and send some tax documents, which would be like a W-9 or 1099. Because they're not employees, you do not have to report their salaries or give them benefits or anything like that. The independent contractors or the independent remote marketing team, they're not necessarily tied to the whole vision of your business and most likely only work on things very sporadically or on a project. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I think another thing to be mindful of is that your remote marketing team, so you're hiring a contractor, if you will, they more than likely will have other clients, so they are not going to... Your business isn't 100% their priority, right? They have to show love and expertise to all their clients, which works if you are just wanting someone to do some project base and things like that. But if you are looking for a team to be fully dedicated to your whole business, then you may want to hire them on as employees. I do know some companies like to work with contractors. It costs them less in general because of all the legal fees you have to pay when you hire an employee. But if you are looking to have like an actual team there, and that team can be one that is sort of on call, if you will, then you may want to hire like in-house. You could also just try out contractors, and if you really like their work, you could always offer them a part-time or full-time job, and it's up to them if they want to take it or not. I know we have a lot of consultant and contract friends that are totally fine with that, of going in-house. I think there's this myth of like if you work, as an entrepreneur remotely, you always want to do that. But sometimes if the company is really good, you want to stay on there a little bit longer. So Yeah.
So our next question is, when's the best time to hire a branding or marketing agency or both?
Yeah. Yeah. This is like, goes back to what type of business owner are you? You know, who are you? Because I do feel like, on one hand, I want y'all to have things ready for your marketing agency. But on the other hand, is if you have the means and you want to bring people on almost as partners, they're not really partners, like, they're not having equity in your business, but you want them to be like your vision partners, it may be beneficial to hire them in the beginning of your business. And that's a certain type of consultant. Not every consultant can do that. But since the beginning, and help you build out your marketing team, your marketing strategy from the start, it is going to cost you from the beginning. So it only works with certain type of business owners that have the means to be able to do that. But it also costs you because you have to share your business like this.
Mhm.
Instead of sharing your business when it's like a teenager, you're sharing your business when it's like a newborn, right? And people can be very
Mhm.
protective of that. So it really
Or
comes down to,
maybe still in the pregnancy stage.
in the still pregnancy stage, so it's like, and I say this because there are a lot of business owners, some small nonprofits that would have benefited if they worked with a marketing agency from the beginning, because they just, I don't say they made a lot of mistakes, but they did. There was just, when you're starting a business, especially if it is a nonprofit or it has a lot of de- departments, it's not just a solo entrepreneur business, you're just starting like a small startup. You do want to have this marketing agency come in the beginning because you are stretched out so thin trying to build this up. So I would
Mhm.
say, again, going back, if you are that type of business owner, if you don't have the means to, or if you just mentally cannot share the vision, your child, if you will, when it's so young, you need to wait a little bit. Then I would say, if you're that person, do you have like at least the logistics and legal documents done? Because a marketing consultant, a business consultant, like Giselle, myself, we're coming in and we're helping out with branding and marketing. But it's a whole other thing if you need to help us, like if we need to help you start your LLC, file the state paperwork for you. That's a whole other service. And so
Yeah.
if you are looking for that service, definitely let the consultant know and they could tell you if they can do that or not. But if you aren't looking for someone to do that because it does require you to share a lot of like private information with them, then that has to be done, because there's going to come a point where your marketing consultant may ask you like, hey, I think this should be an LLC, or hey, I think you should get this trademark, right? And we could help you, but now we have to add that to our services.
All the points you made are really great. If I were to sum them up, do you want to hire someone from day one to be there with you to communicate? Because marketing is communication. So, do you want to begin communicating effectively to the world about your business since day one? Or if you don't have the capacity or the means or the resources to pay for that, you can bring them in as a partner, like
Mhm.
Nicole mentioned. Or if you just want to wait because you don't really know exactly what you want to communicate to the world yet, then you can wait until you're ready to
Mhm.
communicate to the world to hire a branding and marketing agency.
Yes. How, and then just to add to that, the worst time to hire a branding marketing agency is, I don't want to say when there's already firestorm, but if like the, not to use an
Oh
analogy,
yeah,
but if
that's
the house
always
is,
not a good time.
yeah, not to use an analogy, but I'm like, if the house is already on fire, you're A, hiring people out of frustration and fear. And two, we can't, calm that fire from day one. We're gonna have to ask you, how did the fire start? Like we can't solve it right off the beginning. And so then that just leads to more frustration from the client side. So don't wait until something bad happens to hire people to fix. Um, it's all about like getting us in so we can manage it and come up with a plan of when things do go awry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause at that point, when there's already a fire, it's gonna cost a lot more money and be more involved.
It's just also going to cost us consultants more headaches. We don't want to charge you more, but we will have to because we're going to have to deal with so many emergencies in the beginning before we actually get to do the marketing and branding work.
I guess to sum up and very simple or to simplify our answer, when is the best time to hire a branding or marketing agency? When you have your business idea, before you even launch your business.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching this video, wherever you're watching it, YouTube, Instagram, a website, don't know. Wherever you're watching it, make sure to like, share, comment, all that good stuff. If you know us personally, feel free to DM us any questions.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.